Welcome, folks. We have another vendor here. His name is Hector. And you got to listen to the way that he does a breakdown. It's unbelievable. And we're going to have some fun right now. Hector, welcome to the Great Cigar and Pipe Show.
Yeah.
And we heard your spiel, but now I want to show the world. What do you got to say?
These are all Russian vodkas, right?
I mean, you could drink it that way and enjoy it because once you have it once, you want to keep going back into the glass, okay?
There you
So
go.
tell us about it.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all for doing this too and enjoying the Heritage
Absolutely.
Whiskey Festival, okay? So this is our whiskey coming out of the American Northwest. All of the grain is malted barley grown in California, Oregon, and Washington. This first pour that I have for you is westward, like you're heading west, American whiskey. This is the pinnacle of American whiskey coming out of our neighborhood, the American Northwest, the Pacific Northwest.
Nice.
So if you dive into that, that should have tasted like honey.
We kind of gave it to our
Oh,
crew here.
yeah. How many more would you like? I got
Otherwise,
cups for
they're gonna
days.
quit on us.
No, no, no.
Just two more.
You got to keep them happy, right?
If they pass out, we'll have to do the whole thing by ourselves.
Hey, that's what we're here for, to help roll people out, okay?
Beautiful, beautiful. So,
So-
hope you're hearing that, folks, where we got going on.
Yeah,
We're
cheers.
talking about the Northwest right now, even though we're in the Southeast. But let's talk more about the Northwest.
Yeah, so when you look at the beauty of the Northwest, about 80 to 85% of malted barley used for beer production comes out of our region. So we are beer brewers at heart, distillers by trade. What that means is we're making beer, we don't hop it, we don't carbonate it, we don't even sell it. But 3,000 gallons worth of beer that we make turns into 5 barrels worth of the whiskey that's in your glass.
Wow.
Whoa,
Okay, that's
Okay.
interesting.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
dive into that.
That's pretty amazing, folks. Do you have a rye?
So if you like rye, this second pour is going to give you some of that heat and some of that sweet without all of that kick that comes from rye grain.
What about give me that if it's not rye? What about
As he's talking to one of the clientele here,
so you said
before we get back to his spiel, he's
So this is a Pinot Noir wine barrel, and this is a stout beer barrel.
We got to give him a little bit of a break. Got to do his spiel, and we're enjoying the way he talks. And
that's the one that you
look at
had.
Kyle sticking it up there for you to read. Nice and
Apologies.
slow.
That's okay.
And,
Next one.
Yeah.
it's good.
So since we come out of Oregon, we're known for red wine, specifically Pinot Noir, coming out of the Willamette Valley. We work with about 14 different wineries who make Pinot Noir wine. They age in French oak barrels. After about 6 years in the vineyards, those barrels come to us. We toss the whiskey you just had into those barrels, and 2 years later, this is what comes out. So this is Westward Pinot Noir. It should
Westwood
taste.
Pinot Noir, folks.
This right here is going to embody a lot of that bright red fruit, toasted graham cracker, and almost like a chocolate-covered coffee bean on the backside.
Quite interesting. What a combination. Yeah.
And it's all the same whiskey you started off with, just with a different
You're
finish.
just building it up on me, aren't
We
you?
are. We are.
We're building it up, man. Taking from the low, going to the high. And, we definitely got to get our groupie. Ken's got to take a spot. Would you like a shot there, Mr. Cameraman? Okay. We'll give it to the cameraman also. Kyle is doing camera duties for us. Thank you, guys. We'll leave Frank alone. He's very busy in the background here. But
This is
okay.
interesting.
This is very interesting.
I mean, especially since we're at a cigar festival. I mean, you look at the world of whiskey, sherry, port, all of that is very common when it comes to finishing whiskey.
100%.
For us, this is literally the terroir of our area. Willamette Valley Pinot Noir is our backyard, so we're cherishing it right here.
Wow. I like that. I can
Yeah.
imagine what you're going to give me now.
Okay, so
Listen to this, folks. We're building it up.
since we come from beer brewing, we still have buddies who make beer. We have about 40 different partners who make a stout beer, and we're actually going to help those buddies. We're going to give them our barrel once it's done making our original, the first whiskey you had,
Well, I can smell the stout in this.
right?
Oh, yeah.
Reason you smell the stout coming out of that is because those breweries use our barrel for about 9 months. So think about it. Their stout beer is sitting in our barrel for 9 months. We get those barrels back, throw our whiskey back in, a year and a half go by, and this comes out.
Wow, what a procedure. That's quite interesting, folks. Yeah, the Northwest got a little something going on, guys. You really need to catch up over here.
Oh, the stout really comes
Westwood.
through.
Yeah.
The
Take a
stout
look at your
really
nearest
comes through
spirits
on this.
point. Well worth it.
Wow.
Hector, what else can we finish up with?
We got a little hidden whiskey for you.
I didn't say it, but I knew it.
These the condoms are ours. Or
I mean, you didn't hear it from me, but those are for you to take and do whatever you like with them.
I heard condoms.
Okay.
we have a whole night ahead of us.
Hey, wherever it takes you, just remember westward, okay?
There
No,
you
but
go.
okay.
This is interesting, though. I
Yeah.
like this one a lot.
This is all
I
good.
drink stouts. I
For
love
sure.
stouts, so
Yeah.
this is really up my alley.
Okay, so I've got
Wow.
one final pour for you. When it
Okay.
comes to the world of cigars, there's a publication out there that is really known for ranking cigars called Cigar Aficionado.
I don't know.
Yes.
So they've got a sister publication called Whiskey Advocate.
Never heard of it.
This got number 5 whiskey of 2022.
Really?
Really?
Okay.
It put us on the map. It's the heart and soul of all the whiskey you just had. So dive into this. And as you go in, I'll let you know. I'll be comparing what you're experiencing to the original, okay?
Okay.
You're supposed to have some crackers and water here. You know that,
That's
right?
on the other
I
side.
mean, okay, dive in. The original had honey. This is now a brown sugar molasses.
Whoa. Wow, that's sweet.
This had
Wow.
citrus. There's no more citrus on this, but you'll find that it evaporates off of your tongue and coats it at the same time. 90 proof, 90 proof, 92 proof. Throw an alcohol percentage or proof. What do you think this is drinking at?
110.
110. Price is 120. I'll raise you guys to 125. That is
Wow.
62.5% alcohol. This is Westward
Whoa.
cask strength. You add water, it turns back into the original. It is what goes into the wine barrels. It's what goes into those beer barrels. This is truly what we intended to be when we said American whiskey was what we were meant to do.
Close. Get your hand in.
Really good.
Westwood
Very
products.
good.
This is amazing. Wow, Hector, you gave us a hell of a lesson.
I mean,
Man, this
I
is
just want y'all to
delicious.
enjoy. So
Oh, I've enjoyed.
Appreciate
I've enjoyed.
y'all.
The stout
Folks, you
one is my
enjoyed.
favorite.
keep an eye out. We've got some
enjoyed.
fun stuff coming out.
Oh, I like that one a
Penny's
lot.
enjoyed. Ken, Frank, not so much. Everybody, please get your help.
Cheers, y'all.
Take a look over here in Westwood. Hector's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
so much.
Pleasure meeting
Have
you
a
both.
great one. Enjoy
Yeah.
the rest of the night.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. I just gotta get-
Oh, it's stout.